They finally said the quiet part out loud. While Las Vegas visitor numbers plunged 11.3% in June 2025, that's nearly 400,000 fewer people compared to last year. Casino executives are doubling down on a hidden fee strategy that's pricing out the very tourists who built this city. Internal documents from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority reveal that tourism has declined for 6 straight months in 2025, and the response from casino corporations isn't to lower prices. It's to extract more money through fees you can't avoid. And they don't even care that you know. Let's start with what the numbers actually show. According to the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority's June 2025 executive summary, visitor volume fell 11.3% year-over-year to around 3.1 million people. Hotel occupancy dropped 6.5 percentage points to 78.7%, and revenue per available room tumbled 13.8%. But here's what shocked me most. Despite fewer people visiting, casino corporations are implementing more fees, not fewer. In December 2024, MGM Resorts raised resort fees by $3 to $8 per night across their properties. Wynn and Encore increased their daily resort fee from $50 to $55 in January 2025. When tourism is down double digits, why are they raising fees? Because they can, and because you have no choice but to pay them. The numbers don't lie, and they're devastating. Picture 1. Vegas in the 1990s and early 2000s. You'd book a room on the Strip for $49 a night, and that was the price you paid. No hidden charges at checkout. You'd park for free in massive garages. Your $4.99 prime rib dinner came with sides, and the buffet actually meant all you can eat without restrictions. A ticket to see a magic show was $45, and that's exactly what you paid at the box office. The whole magic of Vegas was that it didn't matter who you were Monday through Friday. A schoolteacher from Ohio and a lawyer from California could both enjoy the same experience. Win or lose at the tables, you knew the food was affordable and the room was cheap. Picture 2. Vegas in 2025, you book that same room for $129. Seems reasonable, right? Then at checkout you're hit with a $55 per night resort fee, plus 13.38% tax. Your $129 room just became $191.35 per night, and nobody told you until you were already checked in. Want to park your car? That's $20 to $25 per day for self-parking at MGM properties. $40 to $50 for valet at Caesars properties. The free parking that defined Vegas for decades? Gone at almost every major strip casino except Circus Circus, Treasure Island, Sahara, and Casino Royale. That prime rib dinner? Now it's $35 for the entree alone, and sides are extra. The buffet costs $45 to $65 per person, and they've cut the quality while raising prices. The $45 Magic Show ticket? After Ticketmaster's service fee, facility charge, order processing fee, and Nevada's 9% live entertainment tax, that $45 ticket costs you $70 to $90 out the door. That era is over, and they did it on purpose. Let me break down the 9 expensive fees you literally cannot avoid when visiting Las Vegas in 2025. Fee number 1. Resort fees, $44 to $55 per night, plus 13.38% tax. The highest resort fees in Las Vegas now reach $55 per night at properties like Aria, Bellagio, Wynn, and Encore. With tax, that's $62.36 per night added to your bill. What do you get for this resort fee? Access to amenities you'd expect to be included: Wi-Fi, fitness center, pool access, and local phone calls. Things that were always free until hotels realized they could charge for them separately. The kicker? You cannot opt out. Even if you never use the pool, never step foot in the gym, and never make a local call, you pay the full fee. And it's charged per night, not per stay. A 3-night stay with a $55 resort fee costs you an extra $187.08 after tax. That's more than many room rates used to cost per night. Fee number 2. Parking fees, $15 to $50 per day. In 2016, MGM Resorts became the first major strip operator to charge for parking. Everyone else followed. Self-parking at MGM properties, $20 Monday through Thursday, $25 Friday through Sunday. Self-parking at Caesars properties, $20 Monday, Wednesday, $1.25 other days. Valet parking at MGM properties, $40 per day valet parking at Caesars properties. $40-$50 per day. Caesars Palace charges $50 for a 4-day Vegas trip. You're paying $80 to $100 just to park your car at self-parking. That's $400 plus per year if you visit quarterly. The only way to avoid these fees: be a high-tier rewards member, which requires significant gambling, have a casino credit card, or stay at one of the 4 remaining Strip properties with free parking. Fee number 3. Airline baggage fees. $35 to $100 plus per trip. Southwest Airlines, the carrier most associated with Las Vegas tourism, ended their iconic bags fly free policy on May 28, 2025. New Southwest baggage fees. First checked bag, $35. Second checked bag, $45. For a couple flying round trip to Vegas, that's $160 in baggage fees that didn't exist 6 months ago. Other airlines serving Las Vegas, Spirit/Frontier, $30-$75 per checked bag, depending on when you pay. American, United, Delta, $30 to $40 for first bag, $40 to $50 for second bag. A family of 4 can easily spend $200-$300 on baggage fees alone before even arriving in Las Vegas. Fee number 4. Entertainment ticket fees. 30 to 50% of ticket price. Want to see a concert or show in Vegas? The ticket price you see is fiction. Let us break down a real example. $205 Australian dollar ticket to see Beyoncé at Allegiant Stadium in July 2025 actually cost $370.45 after fees. Service fee, $101.05. Facility charge, $8. Order processing fee, $13. Live entertainment tax, 9% Nevada state tax, $34.20. That's $156.25 in fees on a $205 ticket, 76% of the base price. For regular Strip shows, service fees typically range from $6 to $20 per ticket, plus a $3.50 order processing fee, plus facility charges, plus the 9% entertainment tax. A $75 Penn and Teller ticket becomes $92.25 after fees. UCA ain't buy tickets at the box office to avoid the fees anymore. Most venues now charge the same fees in person as they do online. Fee number 5. Food and beverage price increases. This isn't technically a fee, but the price increases function the same way. You can't eat without paying them. The Nevada Restaurant Association reports that restaurant owners are expecting food prices to rise 30 to 60% in 2025 due to tariffs and supply chain issues. Many Vegas restaurants have already implemented increases. According to travelers and locals, the prices of food and beverage have skyrocketed on the Strip and downtown. It feels like a money grab instead of a fun getaway. Average daily food and beverage spending in Vegas, $150-$200 per person according to recent visitor reports. That's up from the national average of $45 per day for food while traveling. A simple breakfast that cost $12 in 2020 now costs $18 to $22. A casual dinner that was $35 is now $50 to $65 per person before drinks or tips. Fee number 6. Rideshare surge pricing and fees. Uber and Lyft dominate Vegas transportation, and they know it. Surge pricing during peak hours, evenings, weekends, major events can increase ride costs by 2-3x the normal rate. A $12 ride from the airport to the Strip becomes $35 to $40 during peak times. Plus, Nevada's 3% fee on rideshare trips plus service fees and booking fees from the apps themselves. Expect to spend $80-$150 on rideshare during a typical 3 to 4 day Vegas trip if you not renting a car. And if you do rent a car, see fee number 2 about parking. Fee number 7. Credit card foreign transaction fees for international visitors. For the Canadian and Mexican tourists who used to comprise a massive portion of Vegas visitors. Before a 40% drop in Canadian bookings in early 2025, credit card foreign transaction fees add 2.5 to 3% to every purchase. On a $3,000 Vegas trip, that's $75 to $90 in fees just for using your credit card. Most visitors don't realize these fees are being charged until they get home and review their statements. Fee number 8. Hotel early departure fees, $50 to $150. The fee nobody talks about until they try to leave. If you check out earlier than your original reservation, many Las Vegas hotels now charge an early departure fee of $50 to $150. This applies even if you have a family emergency or simply decide you do want to stay. The policy varies by property and isn't always clearly disclosed at booking. Guests often find out about this fee when they try to check out early and are told they'll be charged. Combined with non-refundable room rates that have become standard, Vegas hotels have essentially trapped you into staying for your full reservation or paying penalties. These aren't conspiracy theories. These are direct quotes from the people experiencing it and the data from official sources. Let me tell you what this really means for real people. A teacher from California who used to visit Vegas 3 times a year told reporters, "I've already decided it's not worth it anymore. Between the resort fees, parking, and food prices, a weekend trip that used to cost me $400 is now $900. A retired couple from Canada, part of the massive Canadian tourist exodus, explained why they re-skipping Vegas in 2025. With the tariffs, the exchange rate, the resort fees, and now parking fees, we can go to Europe for the same price and actually be treated like valued customers. The people who filled Vegas casinos for decades, middle-class families, retirees on fixed incomes, young couples looking for affordable fun, are being systematically priced out. And it's not an accident. It's strategy. Their response is to extract more money from fewer people. Your voice and your wallet still matter, maybe more than ever. Here's exactly what you can do. First, speak up. Leave reviews that specifically mention fees and reduced value. When you visit Vegas and experience impersonal service, reduced amenities, or shocking fees, document it in TripAdvisor, Yelp, and Google reviews. Casino executives read these reviews. They know that word of mouth can make or break their reputation. A 5-star hotel with hundreds of reviews complaining about hidden fees and nickel-and-diming guests will see booking declines. Be specific. The $55 resort fee added $187 to my 3-night stay for amenities I never used. The parking fee added another $75. The budget room advertised at $129 per night actually cost $200 plus per night after all fees. Second, vote with your dollars. Seek out properties that still prioritize value. As of 2025, these strip properties offer free parking: Casino Royale, Circus, Treasure Island, and Sahara. Downtown properties often have lower resort fees and better value. Support off-strip properties that offer better value. Many locals casinos offer free parking, lower resort fees or no resort fees for players, and significantly cheaper food and beverage options. Choose airlines that still offer reasonable baggage policies, or pack carry-on only to avoid fees. Buy show tickets from discount vendors like Gold Star or Tix4 Tonight instead of paying full Ticketmaster fees. Third, document what's happening. When you visit Vegas and notice the changes, share your experiences on social media, travel forums, and review sites. Tag the properties. Be specific about fees. The more we expose how they're destroying what made Vegas special, the more pressure they'll feel to reverse course. Post side-by-side comparisons. The Bellagio buffet cost $24.99 in 2015. In 2025, it costs $59.99, a 140% increase in 10 years. Share your receipt photos showing the resort fees, parking fees, and added charges. Make it impossible for them to hide the truth about what's happening. This is bigger than just Vegas fees. This is about preserving the soul of what made Las Vegas the entertainment capital of the world. Las Vegas became what it is because it was accessible. Because a factory worker from Detroit could afford the same weekend experience as a businessman from New York. Because the dream of Vegas, the lights, the shows, the excitement, was available to everyone, not just the wealthy. You built this city with your loyalty, your losses, and your love for the unique experience it provided. The dealers, cocktail waitresses, and hotel workers who made Vegas special built it with their service and dedication. Don't let corporate executives destroy it without a fight. The statistics are devastating. 11.3% drop in June visitors. 6 straight months of tourism declines. 40% drop in Canadian bookings. Locals and longtime visitors saying, "It's not worth it anymore." But here's what gives me hope. When Resorts World Las Vegas announced they were waiving resort fees through September 2025 and offering free parking, it made headlines. When properties try to compete on value instead of fees, people notice. When they prioritize customer experience over pure profit extraction, it works. The power is still in your hands. I want to hear from you. What's your Vegas story? When did you first visit? When did you first notice the value disappearing? Are you still planning trips to Vegas? Or have you given up on the city entirely? What would it take to bring you back? What changes would make you feel like Vegas values your business again? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's raise awareness together. Let's document exactly what's happening and why millions of tourists are saying no more. The more we talk about this, the more we share the real numbers and real experiences, the more pressure we put on these corporations to remember who built this town. It wasn't the executives. It wasn't the shareholders. It wasn't the real estate developers. It was you. The tourists who came back year after year. The families who saved up for that special Vegas trip. The retirees who made Vegas their regular getaway. The couples who chose Vegas for their wedding or anniversary. You made Vegas. And you deserve better than hidden fees, price gouging, and being treated like walking ATM machines. Stand up. Speak out. Share your story. Let's fight back against the fee culture that's destroying Las Vegas.